Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that lovely little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel everybody. So this is my September 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 13 everybody. So you are going to see this September 5th. That will be the day after Hank's football game. Let's hope. Please let these guys win. Please. I want these boys to win. I really do. I mean, it is a great lesson to have these boys learn that you can't win them all, but just one game. They were so close. They were so close. And to have lost the way they did, I just want them to win this one game. So I will let you know in the next video if they won or lost, right? So with that being said, I need to make sure I have a video up for Sunday because I doubt very much if Saturday I'm going to get a video done as this is an away game. And with all the commotion of getting to the game and after the game, I'm not sure we're going to get there. So let's get on with this kit. Go Bulldogs, right? Everybody keep your fingers crossed. Good thoughts for the Bulldogs tomorrow. So, and they're playing against CK, which is Central Kids App. Were my hubby's old stomping grounds. So this kit is called Fall for Toile, September 2025's kit. It does coordinate with the Autumn Toile suite in the mini catalog. You could have made 3, 3, and 3, and there are 3 sets of envelopes with Cajun Craze, pumpkin pie, and pecan pie. I don't know why my brain just stopped there for a minute. It just said freeze. Okay, so this QR code is all we would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it was designed, a visual of everything in the kit. Down here it lists those coordinating colors. Now videos 1 through 5, I always walk you through and show you everything that comes in the kit. I don't show you how to put the cards together because I only get one box unless one kit coordinates with the next kit. And they have done that, and that's when I get 2, because I get one for the next kit, but that hasn't happened yet this year. So this QR code here would lead you to this set of 9 dies, which, guys, I've only used the leaf and the circle. I haven't used the hello yet. I haven't done an acorn. I just haven't, I haven't done anything with it, though my aunt showed me I don't remember what it was, but she showed me a picture that somebody had decorated a tissue box and they had used this die as an acorn for it. It looked really cool. I didn't see the video. You guys know me. I don't think it used I don't even know if it used things from this kit, but it did use this acorn. And it was really cute. So these coordinate with July, August, and September's Paper Pumpkin Kit. And yes, the new set is out and available to purchase. They are called Abundant Joy Dies, October, November, and December's Paper Pumpkin Kit. The stamp set, excuse me. Wishing you the happiest of days. Thankful. And by the way, Lori was so right. She told me, I think your geese are flying upside down on my card. Let me see if I can pull it and show you. Because sure enough, oh yeah. Yeah, my geese, there are some talented birds in there, let me tell you. Those geese are flying upside down. They're talented, all right. Oh, talented. So they do go to the right. They do not go to the left unless they're flying upside down. I hate to say it, but unless, they've been shot, then they could fly upside down. The acorn, the pumpkin, the 3 different leaves, warm wishes, and thinking of you. So I will tell you that today's card is inspired by a comment from the wonderful Michelle. So honey, this card is for you. She really liked my wee little, it's not a note card. This little one with using the little scraps, the little scrap pieces. She liked this one and she made a comment about, she was wondering about doing it for a larger card, that she was going to try to do it for a bigger card. And I said, you know what, I might do that in one of my next videos. So here it is. So thank you for inspiring me, Michelle, because this gave me the chance to do that. So what I have, again, move my, you can see all of my goodies here, right? So I have 3 envelope flaps. Now I've already cut, I'm going to show you with 2 of them. I've already cut 1 envelope flap in 3, and you have this little piece here, right? So I've already cut, we're going to cut these 2 together, and we're going to get 3 pieces. Now these are left over from the other scrap pieces, and there's a scrap piece of pecan pie, but I'm not going to use it, but I can use these 2, but we're going to cut these down. Now I also have some other goodies. We're going to bring in sanded this time instead of the plaid, just because maybe some of you didn't have this background style. Maybe some of you have this old one. This is from 2006. This is from 2007. So I'm going to use this one. Let me set that over here. And I cut, I'm using my white here is all from the envelope. So I want to show you that. This is the back of the envelope, and I folded it in half, and I got this at the thrift store today with my Aunt Carol. And look at that leaf. It fits perfectly in there. So maybe some of you don't have a leaf die. We're going to stamp our sentiment on this, and hopefully I get it right. This was that great big one that I have used, but maybe some of you have this magnificent maple. You could stamp this in Fussy, cut it out, and do your sentiment somewhere else on the card. So this is a possibility. This is where my leaf die came from, and I got a steal of a deal, $2.75, right? So that was a steal of a deal. So I'm using this middle one here, and I've die cut 2 from the back of the envelope. And this is the front of the envelope, and I'm going to show you how I cut that as well. Well, you guys will already see it in a minute. So what I also am using is I have a white card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and it's coordinating envelope. Layer number 1, we are using half of a card base. That's 4 1/4 by 5.5. Layer number 2 is 3 3/4 by 5, because there's no sense in using this pretty card base if I can't see it. And I chose the pumpkin pie for the brightness of it. I have been using Cajun craze and things, and I wanted the brightness of it, though you won't see when you put it here, it's not so stark, and it's really going to draw out this on there, I think. So we're going to see. I didn't glue anything down yet because I want to make sure this is going to come out the way I see it. So let's get started. And we're going to do some cutting first. Where are my envelopes that I've already cut apart? Because I want to show you. So here are one of the 3 envelopes that I cut. So I haven't, I'm almost out of envelopes. I've cut, I think, 6 or 7. I'm not even sure if I have one left. So I've cut the flap off. I'm cutting the little hair, just a little shave, a little haircut. You're going to see it's just the tiniest amount, just so I can open this up like so. Now I'm going to put this on the score line. Now this is where I folded it in half, and I die cut that die because this is such thin paper. This is all savable. Now what I did is I took it this way, and I cut it to 3.5 by 4 3/4. That's how I got my white piece. Now we're not going to do this unless I need to, because I could use this for something else. But next we're going to cut these down. So we just want to square up our pieces. So we're just taking that little, cutting it right to the edge here. And it roughly is 5 2/16. Now I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm not going to cut anything else. I'm going to use this as a handle, and I'm going to cut 3 pieces. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to cut 3 pieces. Actually, I only need to cut 1 because I have those 2 others. So if you don't have scrap pieces left over like I do, cut 3 pieces. But I'm going to save this because this piece is big enough I could use it for something else. And we're going to repeat that on this one. So square that off, flip it over because it's easier to square it off when you have that straight edge. And I'm going to cut me 1 piece. That's a 1/2 inch. And this metal piece there is a 1/2 inch. All right, here we go. And I got mail today. We'll do a mail call video. I just need time. All right, so we have all of my pieces. This is going to be saved. I'm even saving this piece because you never know, I might need a tiny bit somewhere. Next, we are, see, these are the 2 left over, and I have an extra pecan pie, but we're going to use all of these. So put that aside. Now we're going to start with the background. Deep breath. I want this to work the first time. We are going to come in with crumb cake pecan pie, crumb cake pecan pie. We're going to do crumb cake. And I want my old crumb cake or a spot, if you have one, cloth pad. You can do the rub-a-dub-dub. If you don't have a cloth pad, you need to go tap, tap, tap. I have a cloth pad. So I can rub on these old rubber stamps. It just makes it so much easier and quicker. If you do not know what the new pads look like that. They're foam. They will get tore up. Yeah, they will. And I don't want to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off some of this ink. See all that? Because we don't want too much. And if I don't think I have enough ink, I can always add more. So now I'm going to rub it. And I'm going to rub it kind of vigorously. I'm really rubbing on this. I'm not just lightly. I want whatever's on here, I want it to be on that paper. Let's see what I have. Oh, that's great. So that's the first inking. This is the second inking. This is so nice. So next I want to do my leaf. So now I'm going to huff on it. I'm going to breathe some hot, hot air. And I got a lot of air, right? All right, I'm going to do both of my leaves just in case I mess up one stamping. I have them both done. Oops. Oh, nice, 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 nice. All right. Now that worked, it worked. Yay. All right, now we want to do, let me bring in my little card. See how we have that? That was the plaid background. Now we have the sanded. Now, I want to do some more stamping on this. We're still going to do the leaves, and it looks like I need some crushed curry. I didn't pull that out. But I want to do some more backgrounds. So you have options here. We're going to use the crumb cake still. I am going to use from the Giving Gifts. Oh my goodness, I moved stuff off of my desk. Where is it? Time of Giving. This is what I'm going to use, these 3. However, I do also have another set of leaves. That's not it, not it. Not it. I'm looking for the stamp set. Those are, none of those are the stamp set. Where did it go? Where did it go? Of all the things I do, right? Oh, here we go. This one I got in the thrift store. Wonderful. You could use these leaves and use any nice leaves you have. You could even use this one here to do what I'm going to do next. But I want to use those little leaves. I have them mounted. All right, so these. Now I'm going to test this out. Oh, that's so pretty. But I think I want it stamped off. So stamped off. Yes, we want that softer pattern. So stamped off. Stamp off. I know it's a little busier, but that's, I have to, you guys know me. I need to do a little bit different, right? All right. So now I'm going to put that over there because I'm probably going to use those again. Oh, that looks so good. It really does. So now when we put this on here, look at how nice that looks. That is so pretty. That is so fall. Now we're going to do our strips of paper, and we have to make sure we leave ourselves enough room to stamp our little leaves in full strength ink. So I'm going to start with pecan pie. See, here is where we want a leaf. Then this one is going to be this length. We're just going to alternate them in here. Okay, now that I see this, I know that this is the length of the DSP that I want. So I'm going to cut all of these to this length, hopefully. I will get extra out of this. So let's see what length that is, and that will tell me. That's a really nice length. We'll see if it's an even length. Oh, it's going to be this. We are cutting that down to 2 5/8. Yeah, we're not doing the 16th business there. So 2 5/8. We could do 2 1/2, but we're doing the 5/8. And this is really thin, guys. It's just DSP. All right, 2 5/8 coming up. I probably shouldn't have cut all of this. I could just get away with some of it. 2 5/8. Is that one going to be... Oh, that's close enough. It'll be close enough. So there's 2. And then we need 1 more from each of these. 1. And I'm going to have more little scraps of paper left over. Oh, it's all right. I'll figure something to do with them. 2. I think I want to try to do different pattern on here. See, those are, look at that. That one's a little shorter. Those are the same. Put that one over there with the short. And we need 1 more of this. And we're going to take it from this end this time. That is not the right measurement. All right. I think that's going to be good. So we have 1, 2, 3 of the pecan pie, 2 of the pumpkin, and 2 of the Cajun craze. All right, let's see if this works out the way I see it. So we need to have a look-see here. So we have 1 here. And this one will be down here. This one, oh, it's going to be here and here, and then 2 in the middle. this one, this one, and that one here. There. That's how it's going to lay out. Pretty cool, huh? I think it looks great. All right. That's great. So now what I want to try to do, hopefully I'm walking it through you so you understand. I want to start with the top and the bottom and try to get this space up here the same amount as down here. You know, I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not gonna get it perfect unless you put a mark and measure it, and it's not that big of a deal, but eyeballing it and trying to get it the same distance is gonna help. There's one. Now for this one. That's our starting point. And I think that looks really good. Next, I'm going to come in and try to maneuver these in place because I'm just getting a look-see, and then that looks so good. I'm going to go ahead and move this one out and put it in place. There is this song right now, I've got to tell you this. It's been in my head all day. Hank loves it. It's by Hardy. It's called 4x4. And the part that's running over my head even now, guys, and I'm cracking up because I can't believe it's stuck in my head like this. The part that goes in my head is, that's what a 4x4 is for. And it cracks me up because it's like, oh, geez. You know, I have no doubt that that boy will want a 4x4. You know, I have no doubt he's going to be one of those. So anyways, it's just, yes, that song is now stuck in my head. What a 4x4 is for. You know, take it on out or something. I don't know the words, but yes, we listened to that song. We listened to another song that honestly says ding 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 ding, and it drives me crazy. What's funny is his friend for football loves it too. I guess all the kids do. And Justice is like, Mom, that song is so old, those kids are listening to it. I said, yes, it's one of the most annoying songs ever. She's like, I know. I was like, what is up with this song? Oh, it's like a piano key. Ding, ding, ding. Or a xylophone. You know those xylophones that babies like to hit? I'm not kidding. It's like, it's that sound, but it's this one key that pings throughout the song. Okay, let's try to get this in place. It's kind of funny. All right. I think we did a really good job. I think I did a great job on this. Thank you so much, Michelle, because this worked out really well. And see that on that pumpkin pie? That is just, oh, so, so, so nice. So now we can stamp those little leaves all in there. And I think we're going to need some pumpkin pie. What good is having all that pumpkin pie if we don't have some pumpkin pie, right? So let me find it. One more turn. Where is the pumpkin? Oh, I did pull it out. Here's my ink pads. Early Espresso, Mossy Meadow, pumpkin pie. I just don't have the crushed curry. All right. So Stampin' Pierce mat. And let's get our leaves, which should all be on. Oh, they're all off blocks. They're all off the little blocks. Why? I must have been, I don't know why I would have taken them all off the blocks. Where's the other one? Oh, one is on the block. I'm like, why are they all off the blocks? I don't know. I don't know. So what color should we start off with? I think we should start off with, out of the box, I want to start off with Mossy Meadow just because. Why? Because it's a color we don't have on here at all. Unexpected. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. Very nice. Next leaf, next color. Not pumpkin pie. We don't want pumpkin pie next to pumpkin pie. Where's the crushed curry? You know what would be pretty? Well, we're going to do Cajun Craze, but we don't want Cajun Craze there. We want Early Espresso. I'm thinking maybe some cherry cobbler to pull in. Yes, I'm going to have to clean the wee little stamps. Ooh, so nice. So give me a second. There's only 3 leaves. We have to clean them off. I mean, you could have also die cut. I know there's only one little leaf, but you could have die cut leaves in different colors. And had I had thought of that ahead of time, I probably would have done that. But I didn't think of that ahead of time. So let's go with, I'm moving all these ink pads. Let's do a little cherry cobbler in here. Oh, very nice. And then we're going to go to this leaf, and we're going to go to pumpkin pie next. We might have a different color leaf. All right. So maybe we just do a different color every single leaf. Let's get the Cajun Craze in here. Yes, we're going to have a different colored leaf for every single one. Because we're going to end with, oh, we don't want, this is Cajun Craze. It can take it. I was like, it might be too close, but it's not. And so we want to end with this leaf, but we're going to do this leaf in, I've done Early Espresso. I just had the color in my head, and now I've lost what color we were going. Oh, pecan pie. That's it. The pecan pie. Oh, but we're doing it next to pecan pie. That's all right. So it goes this way, this way, this way. That is so cool. All right. So I think I can close up now. Maybe. Well, let's see what color. I don't want to close up anything yet. Just got to find a place for everything. That is so nice together. That really is just great. I don't know if I want that leaf now on here, but I part of me really does. It's going to need a little bit more work. What really anchors it is that dark early espresso there. That really does. So let's put layer number 1 on its card base. And by the way, just so you guys know, the month of November, I am working with the Road to Christmas. And if you aren't aware, Stampin' Up! Released, I will have to bring this out because I just got mine in the mail, a advent calendar that is up and available to purchase. And I did get one. And December, I'm going to do something totally different. I am going to work with just the advent calendar. I haven't opened it. I don't plan on opening it yet. Sorry, stuff dropped off the other side there. But I do plan on working with, I'm not sure I will do my normal series, as I can't do a case card with something that doesn't have a picture of anything with it. That's my only hang up. I can do a sketch card. I can do a shaker card. I can't do a case of card if I don't have a pictured case. But I'll come up with something similar. So I still want to do my Monday and Saturday series, but I want to work with the advent calendar and just work with the days and what it has in it. So that's going to be interesting to see what I can come up with. So if you want to see what I'm working with, or if you're like, oh, I wish I had what she's working with, I'm going to be working with that advent calendar for my projects for December. So I will show those in my next, I'm not opening my advent calendar. No. Maybe I'll do, because it's a 12-day, I think there's 12 things in it, Advent. So I'll have to open them, open one, do a project, and see what I can come up with. So that's going to be a little different. So here is my leaf. See, it might, did we put it? Maybe we'll use both leaves. No, I don't know if I want the leaf in here. I kind of like the leaf in this corner, but it kind of throws off. All right. It's kind of throwing me off, guys. Let's see what I have in the box of goodies here. We don't want any corn. This is the ephemera I have left from the kit. We don't want leaves. We have a fox, and I used a fox on my little card. I mean, we could just use, oh, that's really cute. What if we use the thankful and put our wee little fox up like that? Because see, now I have these beautiful leaves that we did, but they're too big. A little leaf would have been better. Do I go die cut the little one? Oh. I can't even get it out of here. I could go die cut this really quick out of the center. It keeps sticking. Now where did it go? There it is. Let's see. If I die cut that little leaf, that would be That would be good, but I'm starting to think I need a, not this color. I think we're going to end up using those on another card, but I can do this and go die cut this really quick. Give me a second and we'll color this. So give me a second. Or I can do it in some Cajun Craze DSP here. I think we'll do it in this little bit of DSP. Let's use my new scissors. I was I was fussy cutting with my old scissors and my corn really started hurting. And then it was like, you dingy, you bought new scissors specifically so you didn't hold them like this, so I could hold like this. I'm not that good. Let's do this. Hopefully that works. Maybe the other side will work better than this one, but we'll find out here in a sec. Give me a second. Throw it in the machine. I just realized from me turning the handle is probably, it rubs on there too, not like fussy cutting, but that could be part of the problem. Ooh. No. Now I'm thinking we need Mossy Meadow. You believe that? Yeah, that blends in too much for the fox. So let's find, oh, which one of these has, this is that DSP that goes with it. Do we want, that does not go. I need a little piece. Oh, I was like, do we have any of that? But we do right here. We could do a little green leaf. Certainly one of these is going to work, right? Or the add-on leaf would work. I'm so determined to use these new dies that I just picked up at the thrift store. That is not working, guys. It would work down here. What if we use the red one then? All right, there we go. We're going to use the red because it matches our little fox. And honestly, I'd rather have the other leaf from the die set, but we're going to go with what I already have done. And should we add, you know, a little thread in there too? I think so, maybe. I'm thinking yes. Look at this. This is great. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but this to me is beautiful. This coming all apart like it is. This is so great. Fantastic. So we are gonna do, that natural, yep, and we are going to put that behind Thankful. That is perfect. All right, we need to put a little tear tape on this. My hubby's probably thinking I'm never coming in for dinner. I told him, give me a half hour. He's like, okay, but then come right in. I'm like, okay, not. I can't help it. This needs to be finished, right? And it's going to be, I'm trying to get that away so I can get it to stick down where I want it. I want it to be right here. All right. Now we can put thankful, just like that. Dimensionals, which, oh, thank goodness. I'm like, where are you? Because I don't want to, I have ink pads all over there. There's like 4 ink pads. So put one on this side, one on this side. Sometimes you have to let the card speak to you, and this speaks to me. So we're going to have this, I think, be underneath there. I like that. And I'm going to just, I don't really want my little fox. I'm thinking that needs to come down. I don't want him popped up. I want him sitting in the background. So I'm not going to pop him up. I like the dimension it gives it with him being like recessed in the background here. Like that. Except I can't see. I just want his little feet. You know what? In this little fox, this is not in the DSP, guys. He's not in there. And it's so not fair. Not fair at all. Oh, that is lovely. Just lovely. Okay, let's finish it off. So these I will have to use on another one. And Stamp in Pierce Matte is over here. We're going to go ahead and stamp the background, crumb cake, then I'm going to stamp it here, and we're going to stamp thankful. Why? Because it's on the front of the card, and it will go there. And we are going to use this one, which is from the August 2019 gift of fall, a gift of fall. And we're going to stamp this in Early Espresso as well. That's crumb cake. And it's not inked up all the way. Might help if I set the ink pad actually down. And those acorns, that's from this set. And it looks like they were meant to be together. It really does. And then we're going to use the Happy Thanksgiving from the 2019 as well. And we are going to stamp that in the pumpkin pie. If I can, there it is. Why? Because we can, and it makes us happy. And it's going to be that little pop of that pumpkin pie like we have on the front. And I've been stamping it kind of down here at the bottom, and I've really liked doing that. So now we are done, and now I get to close up all my ink pads and go have dinner. And my husband can cook really, really well. So we have thankful. Oh, just lovely. Do we need a few little gemstones here? I think so. A little bling. I'm looking for certain ones. No. I'm thinking these pecan pie ones, but I've got to look for it. So 1, 2, and 3 I think will work. Or actually, these white ones would brighten it up, I think. And I haven't used those, but I'm thinking yes. Yes. So 1, see, look how that just brightens that up. I'm going to use all large ones. 1, 2, maybe if I can get it lifted up. Do I put it? I'm going to stick it over here. Yes. All right. So now we are completely finished. So let me know if you like my placement and like my choice of bling, because I think that really works. And I think the bright white brings in the background. Ooh, I hope so. I hope you like what I did. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. And I'm cleaning up to go inside. Bye-bye for now, everyone.